Hey everybody, happy Friday. How are you? You guys, I got the new lip gloss in, the new peach one. You guys, this is so beautiful. I am so excited to show you this. It is gorgeous, like absolutely gorgeous. So we're gonna go in. I'm gonna do like a quick look. I'm not gonna do anything like full coverage as far as foundation goes. I'm actually gonna see if maybe my concealer will be enough. We're gonna try. If not, then I will put a little bit of the BB and CC on, or maybe just CC. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens. Sometimes it's like more is too much, like less is more, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, you guys, happy Friday. I hope you had a great week, and let's start out. I'm not going to do any primer today either. I'm not going to do any primer. I want to try to do this makeup look using as little products as possible so that you guys can see that you can get a nice looking like everyday look using not so many products. So you guys, first let's see if my concealer is going to be enough to cover these. I think I'm actually gonna have to go in with a little bit of foundation, but we'll see. We'll see after maybe this will be enough. I am like on a no makeup look kick. I really haven't been using a lot of makeup, you guys. I really haven't. And I have really been liking using concealer as my foundation. I just don't have the concealer in the shade that's closest to my skin tone. I used it up. So I just placed an order. And I think that it will be here maybe the end of next week. So I hope so. And then I'm going to take some of the Midnight Touch contour, and I'm going to kind of place that on my skin at the same time and kind of dot it. I want to kind of dot it in between. Okay. And like just kind of mix everything together type of thing, and see where it takes us. So let's see. We need a kabuki brush. Where is it? Where's my kabuki brush? Really? Oh, you guys. Where is my kabuki brush? This is what happens when you wash your brushes. Oh, here it is. I'm going to start out, I'm going to actually wet this a little bit. I'm going to start out just using the kabuki brush, and then I'll go in with my beauty blender. Okay, so let's see what happens when we do it this way. Let's see if we can get enough coverage doing it like this. Like I said, I love doing just concealer and like contour bronzer, but I am really not this light, so this is not as close to my skin tone as I would like it to be, but we might be able to make it work. And at the same time, it will give us a little bit of a kind of like faux tan. And I was outside in the yard working today, so I actually did get a little bit of sun. And for me, I really do like doing it this way because I have really dry skin, more mature skin, and I find, like I said, that less is more at this point in the game. And sometimes I feel like when I put on a full coverage foundation or like our BB or even our CC, like I find even that to be more coverage than what I really like anymore. And I think it's because, and this is a good thing, so don't take it as a bad thing. It's a good thing. Our BB and CC creams are so pigmented. Like, you get payoff on this. Like, you get coverage. It's not like your typical CC or BB that's like a tinted serum, tinted moisturizer where you get very little coverage, very little pigment. You get so much out of these. Like, it's crazy. Like, for me, this is like a full coverage for me. Like, this is more than enough. Like, I don't need any more than that. So I just love doing the concealer. And you can see, like, you still see my skin, but it just looks so pretty. Like, it's lightweight, it's super easy to do. And if you have a lighter shade like I did, and you mix it with the bronzer, like you can see now, it's a pretty good match once you've mixed it all in. So, and then if you need to do your neck, you can just take that, bring it down a little bit, just to blend down and to soften if you have any harshness from the bronzer. And just see how pretty that is, you guys. It's just such a nice way to do your makeup. If you're in a really like if you're in a hurry, or you just don't want to use a lot of product or foundation, just go in with a concealer that's pretty close to your skin tone. Add in whatever else you want, contour, bronzer, whatever. Or if you have like a lighter shade, do like I did, dot on it, dot your concealer on, and then in between add your bronzer. And then once it's mixed, it comes out so close. Like, it's pretty much matches me perfectly. So that's what I'm saying. It's a great way to do it. And then I'm going to take a little bit of highlight. Oh no, I'm almost done with my highlighter, so the little top sometimes comes off, the little spongy thing. I've used it so much, it's crazy. It's almost empty, like, but I mean, it lasted me. It definitely lasted. And then I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender and blend that out. You can use your fingers if you want. It's up to you. Or you can use a beauty blender like I'm doing, or you can take the same brush that you used for your foundation. And I just like to go over it a little bit with the same brush that I would apply my foundation with. And you can see like how pretty that is. It's a really pretty highlight, and that's part of the Midnight Touch. I was going to say Midnight Touch collection. Yeah, collection. And it's such a pretty collection. There's a blush that comes with it. You can get it in a bundle, or you can get it individually. It's totally up to you. If you don't need all of them, or you don't want all of them, just get them individually. And guys, let me tell you, they are so similar to two other companies that have, you can tell, I mean, just by looking at it. Our price point is so good, like so good. you'd be a fool to not try our version. Let me just say that, because the amount of money you're going to save and the quality, you guys, it really is good quality. Really good. So you're going to pay less, but you're not going to lack in quality at all. Okay, so right now I'm just taking a pressed powder. This is in 03 neutral medium. And I'm just setting my eyes so that we can go in with some eyeshadow. And this is the only time you will really ever see me use powder on my faces, just to set my eyelids, because I'm not a powder girl. I am not a powder girl. Okay, we're going to go in with Desert Sands. This is one of my favorite palettes, you guys, and it's just a great overall palette because you have some foil, almost like a foil color. You have your glitters, you have shimmers, you have mattes. This one and our Mirage, which is an all matte palette. And I love to mix the two because there's some colors that are very similar. So you can actually do an amazing eye look with these two. So really pretty. But if you like all mattes, this is great. And this makes a great eyeliner, you guys. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to start off with this middle shade. And I'm going to just start placing that on the lid. No rhyme or reason. I'm just kind of using it as a backdrop for what else we're going to put on. And I'm bringing it all the way up to my brow bone and just kind of circular motion. Because I just want it really soft. And I love this brush for this type of look because it's a very dense, round, like, you can see how big that is. It's such a great brush. It's by Pharmacy. I don't know if we still have the brush available or not, but I use this brush for so much. I use it for highlighter. I use it for eyeshadow. I use it for a lot, actually. And you guys, I've noticed now, like, the skin on my eyes are starting to, like, get very crepey. So I have been trying to, like, be very mindful of what shades I'm putting on my eyes now. I'm trying to stay a little bit more neutral, to kind of, like, keep that from being the focal point, you know, like that crepiness. And I've noticed even with, like, primer, it doesn't help. So, you know, as you get older, things happen. So you gotta you have to adapt to your skin, and you have to learn, like, what to do to make up for what you're lacking or the changes that come about as you get older. Like, I've learned that I mean, I could wear powders if I wanted to, but would it look that great? No, it doesn't. So I learned how to adapt and go from all powdered products to cream products, because cream products look better on me and my skin now than before. I could wear powder products all the time. I used to wear powder foundations. Now I can't do that because I do have texture to my skin. I have pores. So it's not, powder does not look good on me anymore. Some people my age can get away with powder products. Some people have flawless skin and they keep it. I mean, I think I have pretty good skin for someone who's going to be 55. I don't have a lot of wrinkles. I mean, I have these two pretty much that are my most prominent ones, but I'm very expressive when I talk. So, like, I'm always, like, my eyebrows always moving. Like, you can see, like, here in here, but these are like expression lines or wrinkles, whatever you want to call them, because I'm always making faces when I talk. Like, I just talk with my face. So But for the most part, like down here, I don't have a lot of wrinkles. Like I said, I have some texture now. I have some pores. I have some fine lines and stuff. Like when I go like that, you can see like, there's a little bit of fine lines there, but hey, gonna go in with this shade right here. And I don't know. You guys, I just kind of go with the flow now, to be honest with you. I have always worried about what people thought of me, or like trying to be what I thought everybody wanted, what it was expected in society. Like, you're not supposed to be heavy, you're not supposed to this, you're not, girls should have this, girls should have that. I don't know. Like, I've always struggled with my weight. It's always been an issue for me. I've always been overweight for as long as I can remember. Back when I was a teenager, I lost a ton of weight. I was down to like a size like 8, 6 or 8. But I mean, I starved myself to get to that point. Like, I literally starved myself. And then as I got older, I just, the weight came back, and it's always been me against my weight, like always. It's always been a struggle for me. And 3 years ago, I lost about 75 pounds on Weight Watchers. I looked great. I felt great. I kept it off for like 3 years. But then last year, I just stress, anxiety, depression. We moved. There was so much going on. COVID had hit, you know, things were changing, and I just felt like everything was out of control, and that I didn't have control over anything. And I'm an emotional eater. So what did I do? I went back to food to keep me comfortable, and to bring me some, like, to make me feel safe. And it's hard to explain unless you're someone who's been an emotional eater or who's struggled with losing weight. You won't understand what I'm saying. But when you're an emotional eater, food makes you happy, and you don't really think about the consequences at the time when you're, eating the food. And all of a sudden, I hopped on the scale, and I'm like 23 pounds heavier than I was. And 23 pounds is a lot, you guys. I don't think people realize like how much of a difference 23 pounds can play, and how much it affects every aspect of your body. Like, my legs hurt, my knees hurt, my back hurts. I gain weight in my stomach and my face, and my back. Like, my legs pretty much stay the same. My arms stay about the same, but I mainly get it in my face and in my stomach. That's where I carry it. Those are the two most prominent places that you would notice a big change. And I mean, obviously, in videos, I'm sure everyone has noticed that I have gained weight. I mean, you'd have to be blind to not see that. And it's been really hard for me. It's been really hard for me to come on and do videos for you guys and not feel super insecure, and I dare say ugly, because most times lately, that is exactly how I feel. I just look, and all I see is the 23 pounds that I put on, and how disappointed I am in myself, and how much I hate what I see in the camera. You know, I loved when I lost the weight. I was so happy. Like, I was so proud of myself. I was so happy. And I just had so much confidence. Like, I had so much confidence. Like, I was just a whole different person. And then now it's like I'm back into the old body and the old insecurities and the old feeling bad about myself and just saying things to myself that I would never say to anybody else. That was my weight. Like I would never. And you just, y- it's funny because you just become so um cruel to yourself, and it's bad. It's such a bad thing to be, you know? But it's like you just, I look at myself now and I say, wow, how did you allow yourself to gain 23 pounds? So, you know, I'm at like 180 pounds right now, and it's not good. I'm only 5'3", maybe 5'4". So that's a lot of weight to be on this little short body of mine, you know? I it's terrible because my body's not meant to be this heavy. So it's like, what's going on? We lost all this, now it's back. What happened here, you know? And my body's just really freaking out, to be honest, because I don't think it knows what to do. um it just knows that there's way too much weight on it, and it's really been a struggle for me to lose again. Like, I'm really struggling. Like, I don't even mean just a little, like, I mean a lot, struggling to get this weight back off. And honestly, I think I'm just so angry and so aggravated that I'm having to do this again, that I sabotage myself sometimes because I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do this. Like, I already lost this. I shouldn't have gained, you know, it shouldn't come back. Once you lose it, it should never have to be able to come back. And I just get so frustrated. I'm like, whatever, I'm just gonna eat then because this is ridiculous. And you know, I'm gonna gain the weight back anyway, so I'll just eat whatever I want. And it's just been really hard. Like the first time with Weight Watchers, it was like, okay, we got this. It was new, you know, it was a mindset. Now it's like, I don't know, it's a different mindset because I think I'm just so resentful and so angry that it's the weight came back. Like, so I'm trying to get like in a better headspace and trying really hard to just get back on track and to not be negative to myself and not be so cruel to myself, and to just think like positive things, and to um encourage myself instead of ridiculing or saying horrible crap to me when I look in the mirror, you know, because that's not helping. So I'm trying hard to every morning say, okay, yeah, you've gained 23 pounds. Okay, we know. So this is what we need to do. Like, you can do this, Charlotte. Like, you did it before, you can do it again. It's not the end of the world. Like, let's just concentrate and let's get back on track. But when you have anxiety and depression mixed in with that, it's some days it's like really hard. So I'm trying, you guys. I'm really trying to just get back to what I was when I lost the weight, because I was so happy. So happy. And it showed. It showed in my videos. It showed in my day-to-day life. It just showed I was a better mother. I was a better wife. I was a better friend. I was a better business person. Like, everything fell into place when I had lost that weight. And now it's like, these days I just don't even want to get out of bed because it's like I'm just so disgusted, and that's not a good place to be. I'm going to use 04 Fresh. This is one of our cream blushes, and I like to put it on the brush. I don't like to go right in using the stick right onto my skin. So I just kind of go in with that brush, and I start off really lightly, and then I can always build up. So yeah, it's been tough, it's been tough to even do like videos. It's been tough to promote products, um and be like, you guys, makeup is just makeup and beauty's from within, and you know blah blah blah. And it's hard to be body positive and come on and be body positive and preach when I'm not able to follow my own advice. Like, I can come on here and preach to everybody else, but then when the camera comes off and the phone, my video's done, I'm over there thinking, okay, how can I make these pictures look good? Because I don't like what I see. And should I just delete the video because I think I look terrible? So maybe, and I've done that. I've done a whole video and then deleted it because I didn't like the way I looked in the video. And, you can get really carried away and you can get to a really bad place, because that's when you start like really trying to, like, you'll be photoshopping pictures and doing this and doing that to make yourself look like in the picture what you think you should look like. Like, when I close my eyes and I think about what I look like, I don't picture in my head, it's a different look than when I see in the mirror. Like, in my head, I'm like gorgeous, I'm beautiful, like I got it going on. But then I look in the camera or the mirror and I'm like, oh, what I see when I close my eyes is not what I see when I open them. And that's something that I have to get past. And I need to get over that, because that is just self-sabotaging everything for me. And it's going to make losing these 23 pounds so much harder. It just is. You have to be motivated. You have to be in a positive mindset to lose the weight. You have to be focused. And you can't just be focused on the negative. You have to focus and see beyond the negative. You need to start being focused on the positives, like, the things that are good about losing the weight, and rewarding yourself for losing that pound or a half pound. And it's just tough, you guys. It really is. And it can really play mind games with you. It's just, it's hard. Anyone who's ever been on a weight loss journey will know what I'm talking about. It's hard. It's hard to always be the heavy one, the chunky one, the fat friend, the friend that, gets passed over because you have skinny friends in school. And, the guys want the skinny girls. They don't want the heavy girls. And just to, like, in society, so cruel to people that are overweight. They really are. Like, it's just a fact. I mean, people can argue with me all day long about that, but I'm sorry. It's the truth. People are very cruel when it comes to people that are overweight. Like, society always pictures, like, you see all these girls in magazines, like, thin, like, just, it's crazy. But the reality is that the majority of weight, like for women, like the average weight is like size 14, and that's considered obese. Like, size 12 is sometimes considered obese, like, plus size. It's like, how how did we get to there? Like, how is it that a 12 and a 14 is considered plus size? You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's crazy. Like, it blows my mind. Because when I got into a size 12, I was like, yay, I can shop in the regular section, but even now, like, the size 12s in a regular department are so small, like, so tiny. And I think that sometimes that has a lot to do with it, because manufacturers and clothing companies, they put the numbers on the products, right? They pick the sizes. They determine what a size 12 should look like, what a size 10 should look like, what an 18 should look like. But who's to say, like, who really how do you know, like, how do you determine what that is? Like, how do you determine what a size 12 is, what a 14 is, what a size, 9, 6 or an 8 should look like? Like, who determines this? Like, really, because I could be a size 12, the person next to me could be a size 12, but we have totally different body types, but we're both size 12. But if I was to try on some of her 12s, I probably wouldn't fit into them, and vice versa. Mine might be too big. So, like, that's what messes with society, I think, and that's what messes with people who are trying to lose weight and get so excited to finally fit into certain things because they'll fit into a size 12 in one company, but then you go to another brand and they can't fit into it. Like, that plays games with your head. Like, it's such a mind, you know what? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, society dictates so many things, but who is society to dictate any of that? Like, it's just crazy to me. Full blast mascara, you guys. So I just think people need to stop being focused so much on outer appearances and concentrate on what someone is like as a person. Are they a good person? Are they kind? You know, are they just a good human being? Like, and it's funny because I've had people tell me that, they've gone out, they'll be all dressed up, makeup's on, jewelry, they got the high heels, they're rocking, this, like, a nice dress. They got their nails done. They got, their lashes look great and they're feeling great. And then they go out with their friends who are thinner and they're dressed up too and they feel inferior. They don't feel like they look as good and they get so discouraged and so depressed. And that's sad. That's so sad, to get all dressed up, do your makeup, and feel good about yourself, and then go out in public and feel like once you've left your house that you don't look as good as you did at home when you first looked at yourself in the mirror and thought, wow, I look good, And I think that that's just, it's sad. It really is. It's just so, so incredibly sad. And I've thought that. I've had those thoughts. I've gotten all dressed up, put my makeup on, put on a really cute outfit. I'm like thinking to myself, I look good. And then I get out and I start to look around and I look at the other people and I'm thinking to myself, I can't compete with that. Like, they look so much better than me, It's like, and no one should do that. Like, no one should do that. No one should feel that way. So I'm working on that. Like, I'm trying to work on being better about loving me for who I am and not being so insecure and not worrying so much about what other people think I should look like because it messes with you. Like, a lot of times I'll come on and do a video and I'll be thinking to myself, who's going to buy makeup from me? Like, they're probably thinking, why is this girl doing makeup? Like, she should not be doing makeup. She's heavy. She's going to be 55, like, why we, we're not going to, why is she doing it type thing, And sometimes that messes with me so bad, but then I'm like, nope, because there might be some heavy set like me, 54-year-old woman out there who feels the same way as me and loves makeup and skincare like I do. And she might really enjoy my videos. And she and I might connect, we might become great friends because we are going through similar things. So you never know who you're going to affect or touch with your videos. And not every video has to be perfect. It's real life. Like, you know, shit happens. And it happens in videos. I mean, not every video is going to come out perfect, and that's okay. I'm not going to sit there and edit a whole video because of a couple of little things that I might not feel comfortable with, because you know what? In the end, people are going to watch you or they're not going to watch you. They're going to want to do business with you or not do business with you. They're going to want to be friends with you or they're not going to want to be friends with you. So, you know what? You might as well try and make yourself happy and do what you love to do. And the ones that will follow you will follow you. And the ones that don't, they don't. You know what I mean? Now, you notice I got a little bit of a dot of mascara. We're going to let that dry, and then we're going to take it off with a spoolie. So, I'm working on just being more comfortable in my own skin while still trying to get back to where I was. And it's not so much because of how I look heavy. It's not that I think I need to lose weight to fit into society or to look a certain way. It's for my health. That's what the whole issue was in the first place of why I joined Weight Watchers, to lose weight. It wasn't because of anything else, really. It was mainly because I didn't want to end up with diabetes or dying at, 60 something years old from a heart attack. I have heart disease in my family. It's quite prominent. And, being overweight is not good for me. And being as short as I am, I mean, let's face it, it's just not healthy or fair to ask your body to be carrying all this weight. There's only so much your body can handle. You know what I mean? It's up to us to help it along. It's like when you have a child, like, you do what you need to do for the child because the child doesn't know any better. They need nourishment. They need this. They need that. They need to brush their teeth. Like, we do that because that's what what their bodies need. They need that, and they don't necessarily know how to do that on their own. It's the same thing now. Like, my body can only do what it can do. And it's up to me to make sure that I'm doing my part. You know what I mean? Because if I want my body to hold up for me and be working till I'm 80 something years old, then I need to do what I need to do. Like, I need to do my half. I can't expect my body to always be in this predicament and think that it's just never gonna end badly. Like, because it's going to. So, but it still stinks. It still stinks to be heavy. It still stinks to have to be always dieting or always consumed with weight. Like, it's tough to always have that as a focus, but it is what it is, and I can't really do too much about that. So I have to just suck it up and realize that my weight and being on Weight Watchers and being accountable is just going to be a way of life for me. It's going to be my lifestyle till the day I die, because I know for a fact that once I stopped tracking and I stopped inputting everything and being mindful, that's when all the weight came back on, because I wasn't tracking. I got cocky and I'm like, I don't need Weight Watchers anymore. I got this. Well, I'm not ashamed to say that I need it. Like, I need accountability. I need Weight Watchers in order to stay on track and to be healthy. Like, I need that, because if I don't have it, I'm not going to be successful, because I don't pay enough attention on the daily to what I'm doing. So if I don't have it tracked and I don't have it in my phone to go back and look at, I don't know where then when I put the weight on, I have nothing to go back and track to say, okay, all right, well, I had this for the last, I've been having this more often, and that's right about the time when my weight started going up. So let me cut back on that. Let me take that out, because that's obviously not working for me. Like, some people can, like, eat bananas every day and not gain a pound. Some people can have avocado toast every day and not gain a pound. Some people can have fruit every day. Like, it just depends on your body chemistry. So if you're not tracking and you're not inputting what you put in your body, you have nothing to go back and say, okay, where did something change? Like, okay, this day, blah, blah, blah. This day I did this. Okay, that's a difference. Okay. And then if you're doing both points and calories, you can go back and say, okay, that banana had, 80 calories. That apple had 80 calories. This had 150. So if you track your points, it's also important to track your calories, your fat intake, your carbs, and everything else, so that you can see where you need to cut back and where you need to scale back, And it's a lot of work. And I think that's why I get frustrated, because it's such a lot of work. It's very time consuming. But if I don't do it, I'm not going to lose the weight. I'm not, because I'm just not able to do it on my own. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm not. I really am not. I'm not ashamed to say that I can't do it on my own, that I need help. It's like anything else. Food's an addiction. And people eat for different reasons. Just like people drink for different reasons, people do drugs for different reasons, people, whatever. It's like everyone has their coping mechanisms, and some people, it's food. And if you're always going to be anxious, like, I'm always going to have anxiety. That's just me. And I'm always going to be worried about everything all the time. So I know there's certain parts of me that I know will not change. So I have to compensate for that. And I have to find ways to make sure that the parts of me that I know aren't going to change, I'm going to be able to override with something else, so that I'm not going to food. You know what I mean? Okay, guys, this is the new lip gloss. This is Gloss Glazed. And this is, I don't know what the name of it is. I think it had a name. I don't think it's just Gloss Glazed. But this is so pretty, you guys. Now, you could go in with one of the lip liners that we have if you want to. And use it just as a liner, or go in and do your entire lip with it and then go on top with this. I want to see what it looks like just without, because I haven't tried it on my lips yet. I've only swatched it. So let's see. And you guys, this sold out. It's back in stock though, and I already ordered 2 more of them, because I think this is the prettiest gloss we have ever had with Pharmacy. I mean, look at that. It is so pretty, you guys. So let's just try it without a liner. And it smells like vanilla. It's such a pretty gloss, you guys. Oh, yeah. I'm so happy I ordered 2 more. I can already see I am going to use this all the time, you guys. It has a little bit of like a shimmer to it. It's so pretty, you guys. Look at, oh my God. It shows up so much more peach in the tube than it does on your lips. On the lips, it's like this really pretty, like pinky peach. And you guys, with gloss, if you take your thumb and you pull out with it, it's going to take all that excess out. But I don't do that on camera because I get weirdos that make comments. So hold on a minute. So see how, like, how much product comes off? And then it's just, you're not going to have that pulling, that string effect when you talk. And when you talk and it just strings up like that. I can't stand that. You guys, you need this gloss. Honest to God, you really do. This is so good, you guys. I'm so excited. And I'm so excited I got 2 more before they sell out again, because I know they're going to sell out again. The other blush is back in stock too, you guys. And that had been sold out and I didn't get it the first time. So I ordered that. And I ordered 2 more of these. I'm just so excited. And my concealers. Because you guys, I just seriously, I am in so much love with just using concealers as foundation. I am so happy. And they're even more affordable than foundations. So you can get a couple of shades for the same price. And it's double duty. So you can use it for concealer and for foundation. If you go with a deep, deep color, you can even use it as contour. Like, you can do so much stuff with concealer, you guys. Like, don't knock concealer. I'm telling you, there are so many ways to use concealers. And they're so affordable. I mean, it's crazy. So let's see. Let me see if we were to, which one is it? Is it this one? Yeah, Peach Pink. This is one of our lip liners. It's in the shade Peach Pink because it's peachy pink. This is the shade. So you could actually line your lips with that if you wanted to. Or if you wanted to go even lighter and keep it really light and like not such a harsh line, you could go in with nude pink, which would look so pretty, you guys. So pretty. I think personally I would go with this as a lip liner if I was gonna do my outline my lips. Let's see. It's gonna be a little hard to do because obviously we have the gloss on. Let's see. It's not gonna really go on because the gloss, but you guys, oh my God, it's so pretty. Like, I don't know if you can see like the little sparkles. Like, it is so pretty, you guys. But yeah, I would take it off and just, should I take it off and show you guys with the lip liner? I just love this so much. Oh my God. All right, let me just, let's experiment, okay? Let's take it off. And let's go in with the liner in nude pink. And it definitely has sparkle, you guys, so just be aware. And you could even fill in your lips all like together, filling your lips together. Oh my God. Fill your lips in with the lip liner. Let's try that. I will say, these are not my favorite lip liner. I'm not a big fan of twist up lip liners, and thin ones especially. I am like the old-fashioned girl that loves a pencil liner. I would rather shop in a liner. I just think that when it comes to lip liner, wooden lip liners just are so much better. So much better. Okay, so that is nude pink. Okay, now we're going to go in with that same gloss. And we're going to go on top. This is like almost like a milky pink gloss. I am here for it. It is a gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. You guys, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love it, you guys. You guys, you need to go get this. Even if you don't get the lip liner, get the gloss before it sells out again. Oh my God. It is so stinking pretty. So, so pretty. But anyways, you guys, that's the look. And my TED Talk on weight loss, I guess, is what it turned out to be. But hey, you know what? That's what's going on in my life right now. So that's what I felt like talking about. And hopefully there's other people that will listen to this and be like, hey, you know what? I'm not alone. She's going through the same thing as me. That's my hope. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I've been going through right now is weight issues, anxiety, depression, changes going on in my personal life. Like that's what's happening right now. So not every day is going to be a like chipper day, but I do try for the most part to try to smile and be grateful for what I have and to know how blessed I am and to be thankful for what I have. Not every day is like that. Not every day is successfully done in that way. So there's days when I, you know, feel sorry for myself and why me and all that. But I try not to have a lot of those days. So, okay, we went in with concealer. The one I used was CO2. And then I went in with the Midnight Touch liquid bronzer. We dotted, we mixed, we matched. And then we went in with the Kabuki brush and we did all that blending. Then we went in with the liquid highlighter in the same bundle, the Midnight Touch bundle. Then we went in with blush. And we used, I think we used Fresh. Yeah, we used Fresh for our blush. And did we go with Fresh? Yeah, we did Fresh. So Fresh for the blush, which is a cream blush. We used the Desert Sands palette on our eyes. And that was, we used this shade. So these two shades. And then I used this under my lower lash. And then for mascara, we used Full Blast. And then we used the new lip gloss with the nude pink lip liner. And that is the look, you guys. So I hope you like this look. And I hope it will encourage you to kind of go experiment. Try some new products. If you've never tried pharmacy before, I highly suggest you try. You know, you won't know until you try. You might fall madly in love with these products. I've been with pharmacy for 5 years, you guys. 5 years, that's crazy. And it is affordable. Right now, you can sign up with me as my customer and get the VFX foundation for $5. If you sign up as a customer, you can get a 50% discount on everything that you buy. You have to spend $125 every 6 months, which works out to be about $20 a month, which is little bit even less than BoxyCharm or Ipsy and what are those subscriptions, and we have more than just makeup, so it's really good. But yeah, you get this for free, and this is like a $32 value, so you're going to get that for free or for $5, whichever way you look at it. But yeah, you get 50% off of everything you buy. There's no limit. You can buy as much as often as you want. At the end of 6 months, if for some reason you didn't spend $125, your account just goes inactive, so you don't have to do anything. There's no like penalties or anything like that. Your account goes inactive. The great thing about it is if you decide you want to start back up and get that discount again, you can sign back up and just continue to get the savings. So, but if you want to continue to get it without any break in that or any stopping of the benefits, just make sure you've spent about $20 a month, and you will just continue until you no longer want the discount. But yeah, don't freak out if you don't meet that requirement though. Don't let that stop you from signing up today and enjoying the savings for as long as you want, because some people get so panic stricken. What if I don't meet the 125? It's fine. Like, it's fine. If you don't, you don't. You just go inactive. So it nothing bad happens. Like, the world does not end. Like I said, you can always sign back up. So enjoy it for 6 months. Enjoy it. Try some products if you really like it and you've found products that work for you and you're super happy with everything. Just make sure that at the end of 6 months you've hit the 125 in product, that you've purchased that much in product. And if at the end you're short a little bit, just if you really want to keep that discount, just place an order to reach that amount. That's all. But yeah, so it's really worth it, you guys. It's like I said, you're getting this first of all for $5. So that's incredible. And you're getting everything at 50% off. That's a really good savings, you guys. So if you like makeup, you like skincare, you like fragrance, we have a men's line, we have hair care, we have a body care line. Like, we have a lot of stuff. So go check out my website. See if you think it would be worth it for you to join for the $5. If you do and you need help, let me know. I'm going to leave my link. Just go on my link, go all the way down to the bottom of the page, create an account, hit join, and it's going to give you everything that you need to know. But if you need help, let me know. Message me and I'll walk you through it. So it's super simple. It takes literally 2 minutes to do this. So all right, you guys, I hope you'll check out Pharmacy. I hope you check out the products. I hope you give them a try. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it's just too personal. Some people maybe won't like this type of video. And if that's the case, I apologize to those who didn't appreciate a talk on weight. But like I said, this is what I'm going through right now. So, but anyways, thank you guys for your support. Thanks for all your orders. And thank you for watching my videos, sharing my link. I love you guys so much. And thanks for just always making me feel so good and commenting such really nice things on my videos and my pictures. I love you guys. It means so much. And yeah, so all right, you guys, have a great weekend and happy Mother's Day to every mother out there, grandmother, stepmother, foster mother, dog mom, cat moms. And my heart goes out to all the moms who have lost a child. I cannot even imagine. So my heart goes out to you, to anyone who's lost a child, because I can't even imagine how hard that day is for you. And to everyone who's lost a mom, I lost mine 3 years ago, and I know it's still really hard. So to everyone who's lost a mother, my heart goes out to you too. So, all right, you guys, have a great weekend. Bye.